everyone. Today is January 24, 2025 in Indonesian. I'm going to sing John chapter 2 in English with blindfold. John chapter 2 in English. On the third day a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the wedding, and when the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no more wine." Then Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does that have to do with us? My hour has not yet come. My hour has not yet come." So his mother said to the servants, "Whatever he says to you, do it. Whatever he says to you, do it. Do whatever he tells you to do." Now see stone water can be sent there for the Jewish custom of purification, containing 20 or 30 gallons each. Jesus told the servant, "Fill the jars with water," so they filled them to the brim. They filled them to the brim. Then Jesus said, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet," and they did so, just as he said. The master of the banquet tasted the water have been into wine. He did not know where he had come from. To the servants who had drawn the water knew, and he called the bridegroom aside and said, "Everyone puts out the good one. Everyone puts out the good one first, the cheaper one after the guests have too much to drink. But you have saved the best till now. You have saved the best till now." This the first at Jesus Cana. This the first at Jesus Cana in Galilee, and revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After this he went down to Capernaum with his mother and his brothers and his disciples, and they stayed a few days. The time for the Jewish Passover was near, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. In the temple courts he found men selling centers, 7 doves, and money changer sitting at the table. In the temple courts he found men selling centers, 7 doves, and money changer sitting at their tables. Then Jesus made a whip of cords and dropped them all from the temple courts with all of their sheep and oxen. He made a whip of cords and dropped them all from the temple floors with all of their sheep and oxen. To those who sold doves, he said, "Get these over here. Do not to my father's house, into a house of trade." To those who sold doves, he said, "Get these over here. Do not to my father's house, into a marketplace." These disciples remember that it was written, "Zeal for your house will consume me." His disciples remember that it was written, "Zeal for your house will consume me." Then the Jewish leader asked him, "What sign of authority will you show us for doing these things?" Jesus answered and said to them, "Destroy this temple, and I will raise it up again in 3 days." Then the Jewish leader said to him, This temple took 46 years to build, and are you going to raise it in 3 days? Jesus spoke of the temple of his body after he was raised up from the dead. His disciples all remembered that he had said this and believed the scriptures and the words that he had said. Now when Jesus was in Jerusalem at the Passover festival, many people saw the sound that he did and believed in his name. Jesus, however, will not entrust himself to them, because he knew all this and did not need anyone to tell him. Because human nature, he understood what was inside people and knew